All right, now we're live. I invited Dylan.
Do you want to introduce everyone?
I'll wait until people are watching to introduce
Okay.
him. Nobody's watching right now.
No, of
All
course.
Dylan does is like work and sleep now, you know. So
Yeah.
Which I understand.
yeah. No, I get it. That job is hard, man. I couldn't. It's insane. All that lifting. No.
Yeah, we got it.
Well, now we got some folks watching, so I'll introduce us. Hey, everybody. This is No Bones About Wrestling, a watch-along for AEW Dynamite tonight. Thank you for coming. My name's Asa, and down that way is my co-host for No Bones About Wrestling, K Fabulous.
Hey.
And then we have Wolf in the top right box. Yeah, there he is. And
Sometimes referred to as Mr. Hart.
true.
Yeah.
Husband. And in the bottom left there, we have Willy from Willy Does Wrestling. So
Hello.
we have an all-star team tonight.
And we already have Dynamite off and running.
Yep.
Yeah, nope.
We are starting with Bryan Danielson and the IWGP World Champion Jon Moxley against Kyle Fletcher, and Jeff Cobb is here.
Yeah, I like Jeff Cobb a lot.
I guess it's safe to say Gates of Agony or Mogul Embassy, whatever they're called, are now in the Don Callis family.
Are they?
Are they?
Well, I mean, they're aligned. I don't think they're officially
I don't think
in.
we're officially part. Yeah.
Like, not officially, but they're like allies because they're all trying to beat up Swerve.
Yeah.
They could use.
Yeah, we do
know,
have Swerve versus Brian Cage in a World Championship Eliminator match. We have Okada versus Dax Harwood for the Continental Championship. I think that could possibly main event.
I'm looking forward to that one out
Yeah.
of all the rest.
Yeah. We got Tony Storm versus Harley Cameron, I think her name is.
Yeah.
Contract signing between Willow and Mercedes. Young Bucks versus Matt Seidel and Christopher Daniels. They finally reached that. And Adam Copeland calling out Malachi Black for that barbed wire steel cage match.
If that match gets official, that has all the potential in the world for double or nothing. Like, I'm very much looking forward to that match.
Oh, we also got Roderick Strong and Will Ospreay face to face.
And Hook returns.
And Hook returns. Yeah, we got a lot.
Sounds like a good show. Well, Tony Khan, he said there was going to be a sizable overrun tonight.
Yeah. I'm
Gotta be
guessing
at least
it's going to be
15
something
minutes.
to do with the Anarchy in the Arena match. Like the competitors in the Anarchy in the Arena match. They just
I think they're gonna give Okada and Dax a ton of time.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
That's the match I'm probably most looking forward to, and this one, the opening match here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to know what the end game is for this Don Callis family versus BCC storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Moxley versus Takeshita for the IWGP title, probably.
Yeah, maybe double or nothing.
I don't know about double or nothing. I think it might be a bit late for that, but
I don't think it'd be a little too late for that, especially, if it's an
maybe Forbidden
IWGP
Door.
title match.
Let's remember, they used to only give you like 1 to 2 weeks to build for any of their matches on paper.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not for them. It's not that.
Yeah. And it turns out to be good anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
wait,
like
when
you
is
don't need
Double-
that much build.
Wait, isn't double or nothing like next Sunday or something?
It
26th there, so 11 days, right?
Yeah.
It's either next week or 2 weeks.
Next week.
Okay, so less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, less than 2
Oh,
weeks.
okay, next week.
We'll do it.
Holy
Like,
We'll do a watch-along
not
for
this
that.
weekend, next weekend.
If you guys want to do a watch along for that, we can do it.
I'd be down. I'm honestly much more satisfied with this Double or Nothing did last year's, but I don't know. Anything can happen. They can just,
That was the show you guys like hated.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
no, the
last
thing is,
year I
last
despised
year
it.
looked really good too, and then they just like dropped the ball in like half the matches. I'm like,
I still thought it was a
I
great
think your
show. I
brain
didn't,
dropped half the ball on those matches.
Yeah, I
That
didn't
show was
know.
awesome.
I didn't know what you guys were talking about on that one.
No,
I
it
think
was
the
like
main like match
the
they like
last
ruined was Adam Cole versus Chris Jericho.
No, the last two matches were great. The Four Pillars 4-way and Anarchy in the Arena.
And the
besides
Battle
them
Royal.
playing Wild Thing for like 10 minutes. So yeah, and then the TNT
Battle Royal,
International
international
Battle
'cause,
Royal.
Yeah, it was everyone
But
there,
everything in between with Adam Cole and Chris Jericho's shitty finish, Jade's undefeated streak being treated like a joke, even though I love Chris Statlander. Taya Valkyrie being a title challenger. No. And the trios title match. Those were all things that I did not like.
I
the
was
slightest.
fine with the trios title match. It was like okay, but it was just
Well,
like
you love the House of Black. It makes
okay,
sense.
yes, but no, actually,
biased.
it was like actually like a fine, like obviously not as good as the other three, but it was like
Yeah.
like, just kind of threw it out there, and it was like, but why?
Well, the Cole and Jericho match really just like ruined it out of all of them.
And like I think the thing is, I think a lot of us like expected a little more involvement with Sabu, and then he just kind of like showed up and just took everyone away, and I'm like, what was the point of putting him in here?
Yeah, he was just there.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I just
So you were mentioning the House of Black a minute ago. Let me ask you guys: you saw how Copeland reacted to the blood on his mouth? You know, on right? Do you think he's turning into a vampire?
He's gonna bring back Brood Edge.
That would be so funny.
Do you think that's what's happening?
I don't know about that, but I mean, I'm really interested to see where this goes. Some people were like just randomly like suggesting that like Adam Copeland should become like the new leader of the House of Black. I'm like, no. The faction is literally named after Malachi. You do not have anyone other than Malachi.
The House of Cope.
House of Cope. But I think the reason they're like suggesting
Cope
is
open.
like, keep wanting they keep like pushing this idea that like Malachi is gonna leave, and I'm like, he still has 3 years on his contract. He's not going anywhere.
The only way he's gonna leave is if he gets fired.
Yeah,
that's literally it. Is if they do another round.
And
of
I'll be
releases.
honest, even after his 3 years, like I think there's a actual like real possibility that Malachi could just resign because he made something like really good in AEW and kind of iconic. And I'm like, how do you let that go?
Well, even then, Malachi has the schedule. He can, he has creative freedom. I don't know, like, say what you want about AEW. Like, if I was a wrestler and I can book whatever time off I want, I can do whatever I want with my character, have banger matches, I would choose AEW.
Yeah.
Because
like
you get hurt and they help pay for your travel.
Yeah. It's like unless like unless Malachi would be like significantly paid a lot more anywhere else, which I don't think he would. Or if he wants to go be with Zelina. Then that's like the only reason he'd leave. And I'm like, guys, stop being desperate.
Yeah, that would be it. That would be the only reason.
Just chillax. Like it's fine. He's got like his own like special thing in AEW that honestly I don't know how he would get rid of ever.
He's constantly booked on pay-per-view, so you know he's doing something.
Yeah, it's like it just feels like I feel like AEW without House of Black would just feel wrong.
Well, especially since the House of Black are involved in a lot of storylines all the time in the men's and women's division.
Yeah.
So,
Danielson going crazy.
Yeah, Danielson getting a bit of a comeback on Jeff Cobb there. He's all taped up. I just realized that.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Isn't that like him trying to sell the?
I think he's selling
the driver from Osprey.
Yeah. And the thing is, it kind of like they keep. I think they also want to keep on, like, keep it going because what's it called of the storyline of, the fact that Danielson is in an Anarchy in the Arena match on Sunday, next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday with Eddie. And the last time he was in Anarchy in the Arena with Eddie, he nearly lost, like like his career nearly ended. So I don't know. I think they're pushing that. I don't know. I feel like they're like seemingly maybe teasing a possibility of like Claudio like turning on Danielson or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I really don't know.
That'd be a good last match, if I'm being honest.
Because like they had like they were like they did this thing with like Claudio saying I don't want to be involved with that. I don't want anything to do with that because yeah, last time Eddie and Danielson were together in Anarchy in the Arena, Danielson nearly and got his career ended in kayfabe. I'm guessing he looked pretty bad. I don't even remember that day. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, but I don't think the tape is from the Osprey match because he didn't have it on.
Yeah,
Saturday.
it could be.
Yeah, I didn't know. I worked on Saturday, so I had no.
Yeah,
clue
I
about
thought
the
it could be from the collision, but I don't know.
One thing I will say is Kyle Fletcher is getting booked a lot, and I actually like that from this kid that he's
That's
in
good.
a prominent position. Yeah,
Especially since he has the ROH TV championship. And he had it after Joe held it for so long.
yeah. Trying to live up to the prestige that Joe brought that title.
I don't know how much prestige Joe brought that title. He like never defended it. He defended that title like maybe 4 times while he had it, and one of those times was the night he relinquished it. At least it felt that way. Maybe he defended it more, and I just didn't.
I think he defended it more like on like
Ring of Honor. He defended it a lot more on Ring of Honor.
That was when I was watching.
I don't know. AEW. I mean, he. Oh no, I remember it. Most of his matches were squash matches.
Yeah.
That's why. So like yeah, he defended it like a good bit, but they were like all squash matches, so like they were winning.
Oh, paradigm shift by Mox. BCC with the win.
I didn't see much of Cobb in this. I guess I wasn't fully paying attention. But did he do anything? Like, oh, here's your setup. Good call, whoever said Mox and Takeshita match.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, Claudio. Claudio going after.
Where's the? Oh, it's a crowbar.
Like, I don't know. It makes the most sense for Takeshita to face Mox at Double or Nothing. Well, there's Claudio. I'm really behind.
Oh, it's good to know you're behind. I'll try not to say anything.
Yeah.
spoils anything.
I got a copyright, so I'm not seeing anything right now.
Yeah, that's another thing. I no longer use free streams anymore. I actually pay to watch AEW.
I see.
I'm sure Tony Khan is very pleased to hear that.
Oh yeah, he is. I'm doing this for content.
There's another one. Yeah.
Tony Khan, I know I said a lot of bad things about your company, but I will take that job application anytime. Thank you.
Oh, Swerve versus Brian Cage is the main event.
Oh, that's the main event?
Or no, never mind. It's the middle of the show. I don't know. I can't tell.
Well,
I thought they've started doing main event be on the top corner with the time and whatnot, but I don't think so anymore.
I think they're just doing important events with it because, like, the other day when they had the timer thing up there, it was Young Bucks talking about something.
Yeah, I think it could just be like a major thing happening.
Yeah, like something with Christian, or return to like of someone to help Swerve.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe, I don't know, because it's like reminds me of the countdown to Cody.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But yeah, no, that must be something important if they are doing a timer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But can we just talk 1 minute about how my king, Christian Cage, is finally getting an AEW World Championship opportunity? I don't care about the rankings
There comes
anymore.
the other Canadian.
I don't care about the ranking system no more. I'm glad they violated it, so that way my king can finally get his moment. Sure, he'll lose, but at least he's getting an opportunity.
I like that even if they like violated the ranking system, like at least it was the Young Bucks doing it as part of their characters.
I liked how they explained it. It wasn't just like, hey, by the way, this guy is going over. They at least set up, okay, the Young Bucks personally chose Christian Cage to challenge Swerve. And there's Adam Copeland. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Brody King just came out of nowhere, and Buddy. But like you said, Wolf, it really seems like every year it's like they're trying to insinuate both Malachi Black and Buddy Matthews are just so frustrated with AEW.
Like,
and they just want to leave.
Like, do you see this? Like, get out of here. And like, my friend was saying like, oh, they're doing a barbed wire steel cage match because so Malachi doesn't have to get pinned. I'm like, you think Adam Copeland of all people is going to escape the steel cage? Nah, he's gonna want to bash Malachi's head in.
Well, even then, what? You're gonna climb a barbed wire steel cage match and like get all these cuts over your body?
Good luck with that.
Like, obviously, it's gonna end by pinfall or submission,
yeah,
or knockout if they want to. God, I wish House of Black had belts again.
Oh,
Whoops. You just Byron today?
Mr. Matthews.
Oh, then you're gonna love this, Mr. Matthews.
Mine won't even come off. You have to cut my finger off to get it.
What the hell are they?
Oh, he's just
Which is good.
They're probably not. Look. Can't move it.
What is?
Yeah,
Can you cut it off me?
is it making your finger run?
Well,
My job.
we've ever seen.
Maybe donate salt for a few days.
Kyle.
How old is Kyle O'Reilly?
I think he's late 30s.
I think so, yeah.
He dresses like he's like 20 years old,
He
maybe.
dresses like he's like 15 years old.
No, he looks like the kids I went to college with.
Wait,
At my
what
old
is the question? How old is Kyle O'Reilly?
Hmm?
Kyle O'Reilly is 37.
Oh, I was right.
Yep, 37.
I knew he wasn't in his 40s. Oh, that spot looked nasty.
They don't have any other friends? It's just the two of them against the world?
I guess. Who wants to fuck with the House of Black, you know?
There's no other good guys in the back? What about Moxley and Danielson? They were just out there.
Yeah, but they all have feuds.
Yeah,
They'll be nice guys.
I don't know.
I mean, if you want to send Jeff Hardy out there, but I think he's still injured.
They said he's better. He just hasn't been on TV.
Yeah, because if
I
he
don't
was
think he
really
will.
better, and if I was booking the show, Jeff Hardy would be my third man because Matt's off in TNA. So bring Jeff
Although
out.
he's not, Matt Hardy is still technically a free agent. He is not signed to TNA.
Oh, okay. Well, bring the Hardy Boys, both Adam Copeland and the Hardy Boys versus the House of Black. There you go.
Matt Hardy still has a merchandise page on AEW.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he's not officially gone.
MJF doesn't have one anymore.
Yeah, that's what I found. Well, that's what I find weird. Because
They're
Matt
really-
Hardy's off in a different company, but it's not like MJF is fully gone. But I think they're still trying to sell. Hey, it's
Selling
the
it
bidding
for the-
war
Yeah.
of 2024. When All In comes around, I think that's when we're gonna have MJF back, especially since Adam Cole is getting a little bit better, and we're gonna get the rematch. at
Well,
All In.
apparently he went to have surgery, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting MJF had surgery.
So I really don't know, honestly.
That's weird. Like, why would you wait?
I thought he was going the route of trying to do it without surgery.
I think he tried and he failed.
Where did you remember him from?
I think he couldn't avoid it any longer.
That sucks.
Oh, I didn't even realize the Elite was on New Japan programming.
Yeah, they were.
They attacked Eddie Kingston. All right.
Eddie Kingston lost all of his belts now.
Oh, really?
Oh, Eddie's out.
Oh, he's not going to be at Anarchy?
It's not an anarchy in the arena, no.
Maybe they'll replace him with Mark Briscoe and I'll get my wish.
Maybe.
All right.
A big good replacement.
Okay, so that's gonna be why that's gonna be the overrun. They're gonna.
Or they could just do a casual switch and replace him with Claudio.
They could, yeah.
And we got the Young Bucks versus Matt Sydal and Christopher Daniels next. AEW World Tag Team Title Eliminator.
So you were talking about Tony Khan giving you a contract. If for real AEW offered you a contract, what position would you want it to be for, Willie? And then we'll.
Honestly, if we're talking behind the scenes, I'd be a writer. I'd be a writer and or booker. If we're talking on screen, definitely manager. I would love to manage somebody. Like, I wouldn't care if it was Cage, like anybody.
Yeah.
Ricky Starks, like, I don't know.
I don't know if Ricky needs a manager.
Yeah, I don't think he does either. He just came at the top of my head, but Brian Cage, definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe Hook. Maybe Hook. Dude's like the Brock Lesnar. He doesn't need to talk. He could just kick someone's ass.
I don't really know backstage roles that well. I don't know, maybe like talent relations kind of role. On screen, I think I just want to actually wrestle, to be honest.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, like that.
You can answer too. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if this was a men's only
No,
company.
you can go too.
Well, it's not a men's only company. There's two women's titles.
I would like RJ City's job. Or to work with
Ooh.
and Renee. I want to be able to interview people and also have witty banter with them. Or
Not
I want
bad.
to be not a wardrobe person, but a wardrobe supervisor so I can tell them all the things and commend them when they do things right. What about you, Asa?
If I were hired, I would definitely be a writer. I would want to be a writer. Yeah, if we're on camera, yeah, same as Willie, a manager, definitely. Or damn, maybe a commentator. Maybe a commentator.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
The Dark Order on my television.
Oh, great. So they got new shoes. Sure thing, Young Bucks. Sure thing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The Dark Order
That's
and
awesome.
the Young Bucks.
That's awesome.
Oh, they just had them out there so the Bucks could super kick them with the Reebok shoes. That's so sick. That's a good ad.
REEBOK.
That's just not us. Second of all, if you guys honestly think we're gonna force it, double or nothing to you guys, you think we're not gonna come into Anarchy in the Arena 3-on-4? First of all, they're not MVPs. Us. Maybe. If you guys honestly think we're gonna force it, double or nothing to you guys, you think we're not gonna come into Anarchy in the Arena 3-on-4, 2-on-4, 1-on-4? It doesn't matter to us. It looks like you're the maybe we found a fourth for Anarchy in the Arena. Guys. Name calling's not very nice, my friend. And by the company you keep, it looks like you're the elite bitch.
Like our music.
Yeah, top guys.
I actually like the Young Bucks' entrance music.
I love it.
No.
It's growing on me.
No.
Good girl, right there.
Good girl.
It's like
Good treat.
okay.
Wait, you don't like their entrance music well?
I don't know. I think part of it really. I don't know. There's just some parts of it that just kind of feels weird. I don't know. But it's fine. I don't know if it's their best, but I'm fine.
I like it because it kind of feels like over dramatic, like soap opera music.
Yeah.
I feel like it fits their characters really well.
I think I hated it at first because what's it called? It was just I saw it as part of their entrance during the whole Sting and Darby build, and their 3 week of wearing the same suit 3 weeks straight every day. AEW, I'm like, please stop. Yeah, I did not like that. I'll be honest though, I do think that this portion of this new gimmick for the Young Bucks is certainly better than it was during the Darby and Sting build. I think maybe now it's finally clicked for them. They were like figuring it out, but like I don't like it still, just because it just feels off. But I think with Okada and Perry, I definitely see the improvement in Perry now, especially in AEW. In New Japan, I didn't really see much of it. AEW, it's good. It's all right. It's passable. I don't think Perry is like this huge star now or anything, but it's good. It's good. But yeah. That build toward Darby and Sting, the Young Bucks, were just horrendous.
It's live right now. Play now to experience your favorite AEW stars with home grenade. Scan the QR code on your screen.
Did you guys notice last week Christopher Daniels' eye is back to finally? Like over a year that it was all messed up from that match.
Yeah. Thank goodness. I'm glad he.
When his eye was all messed up though.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's better, and at least he's performing again.
Yeah.
Like, especially on Dynamite. Like, I know Christopher Daniels is on that stage of his career where he doesn't need to wrestle a lot and he's putting other people over. But it's like watching Christopher Daniels matches in TNA and all that. It's just like, wow, this guy could really go. And I wish that he had more opportunities to shine. And now here we are.
Yeah.
Like, sure, this won't be a
lot. Like, he and Matt Sydal used to wrestle kind of a lot, at least when we used to watch it more regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, sure, this new run of Christopher Daniels isn't going to last long, and he's not going to be on here every week, but at least he's still there.
Yeah.
For sure.
I really like him being paired with Matt Sydal. I feel like they complement each other well as far as like their personalities go, and then also like their in-ring style.
I definitely I would love to see more of Matt Sydal. I just would love to see more of him. Oh,
yeah,
man.
Matt Sydal has always been underrated in anything he does, and he's always been so impressive. And the fact that he's not in more of a big position is just a crime to me, because I've always
Evan Bourne in WWE. I thought it was just amazing.
Well, his in-ring style too, like especially like the whole thing with Evan Bourne, that was like way ahead of the time that we're in, where flippity floppity flu is now cool. And when Matt Sydal came to AEW, I was one of those people that thought, okay, TNT champ or at least tag champ. And no. And I really wish that someday, and maybe it's a little too late, that AEW can realize what they have with Matt Sydal and give him the respect that he deserves.
Well, they seem to be like they don't win a lot, but like they're very careful with those characters. Like
for sure.
The way they treat those two, like
I
feel like with a reverence, and like they're not ever in any like wash matches, you know.
For sure. Oh my god, beautiful.
They just had an ad for Iron Claw. Did you guys ever see that?
Actually, no. I wanted to, but I never went around to seeing it. I probably will have to buy it digitally or look for it on disc. Yeah. But I've actually really wanted to see it, and a lot of people that I know who personally don't like wrestling would come to me being like, "No, that new Zac Efron movie, Iron Claw, is super good. And I thought I'd tell you because, wrestling is just like, and it's like, oh, damn, I actually didn't see it.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, it's sad, obviously, but
Well, yeah, I mean, the Von Erich story is so tragic.
Yeah.
Like, I've read about the Von Erichs.
yeah.
Well, I didn't see the movie, and it's just like, oh man, I did see bits and pieces, and the casting choices for
Yeah.
some legends.
Mhm.
That Ric Flair one,
Claire.
I saw that Ric Flair one, and I was like, what are they doing?
Yeah,
that was terrible.
That was terrible. That's the rest of the movie is pretty good, but the Ric Flair guy is awful.
It's the worst part
Yeah.
of it by far.
Yeah.
Well, it's like any wrestling like thing where they recast people to play wrestlers. Like, I feel like they just do a terrible job.
I thought they did okay with Harley Race in the movie.
Yeah.
Didn't you think so?
I
Like
did.
Harley Race was pretty good.
Yeah.
And the Freebirds looked okay.
Yeah. Freebirds look good.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember anyone else that was in it. That was a real person.
I thought a Japanese guy, didn't they?
Yeah, but I don't remember which Japanese guy.
Mm.
Did he not the Iron Sheik? Who was the other Middle Eastern wrestler?
Well,
that
I know
they-
Chavo Guerrero trained Zac Efron in
Mhm.
wrestling.
He's in the movie too. Chavo is.
Oh, Chavo is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
just
Oh,
a
yeah, I forgot.
background wrestler
MJF.
character.
I forgot MJF played Lance Von Erich.
MJF was in that movie for like less than 3 seconds.
Yeah, I
Like-
remember a
Like,
lot of people
like
got
the
mad
side
about
of his
that.
face, and then and that's about it. But yeah, I agree
Ro-
with Lance. But like, you don't even, unless you read the credits, you don't know that that's who he's supposed to be.
Ryan Nemeth was in it apparently as Gino Hernandez.
Yeah.
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 And I don't know anybody else that's at least a wrestler who's a real one.
Yeah. Very, very good movie. Very good movie. Like I say, except the Ric Flair part, which is just, I don't know what they were fucking thinking. It's so out of place and terrible.
Yeah.
I also really need to check out season 5 of Dark Side of the Ring. I've been meaning to, but I didn't.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I thought every episode was good this season.
Yeah, like I looked at the episode topics; they're very good. I really need to check it out.
Yeah, the show it's so interesting. You know how they tell the stories. I love like their reenactments, where it's just like shadowy figures and colored background. You know,
Yeah,
I love that.
The one that we watched most recently about like the territories getting taken over, that was really interesting. I don't remember what the episode was
Vince
called.
McMahon. It's called a Black Saturday.
Yeah,
mm.
it was very interesting.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we should watch the whole one, the whole thing of that.
What was the other? There was one that we watched that was like really good. It was like the first one that we
They're
watched.
all really good.
No, but I mean this past season. It was like someone that we were looking forward to seeing.
British Beefcake?
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Really?
I was interested in seeing it. It's the mascot for Purple Stuff Podcast.
Hmm?
It's the mascot for Purple Stuff Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Brutus the Barber Beefcake one was really good too.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize that.
And the Luna Vachon. That was interesting.
Didn't they do one on Sensational Sherry too?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oh, wait, maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
You didn't see Sensational Sherry. Yeah.
That's who was with Macho, right?
It was at one point, yeah.
Yeah, I watched some of that with you.
Yeah, no.
TK Driver, Young Bucks.
They don't get a pair of their shoes like in advance. Why aren't they wearing their own shoes?
They should have won with double super kick with the shoes.
Yeah. That's so cool that they're getting their own shoes with Reebok. That's awesome.
That's when you know you've made it.
And they're not ugly. That's also awesome. Makes sense. They're both like really into sneakers, you know.
Well, I'm missing what the Young Bucks are saying.
Well, hopefully we find out who the fourth man is for Team AEW. And if it is revealed, please don't ruin it for me.
Yeah.
As an executive, you should know better. We're trying to clean up the locker room in the office from toxicity. We've been working hard for several months and you're trying to screw things up? Are you kidding me? Unfortunately, in the office with toxicity.
Ain't no way.
Working hard for several months and you're trying to screw things up? Are you kidding me? Unfortunately, here's
What?
go. Where they're
Are you serious?
But don't worry, we're not you go. You're fired.
Oh, no.
Next 30 days.
Really?
I don't know. We're gonna take care of your family. We get you a sweet severance package out of the building for at least the next 30 days. That's amazing. And in an effort to, I don't know, not make this so awkward, we've even arranged for an escort out of the building immediately.
This is why I don't praise anybody on the air, because they get fired.
This is Willy's fault.
Yeah, I placed a curse on Christopher Daniels.
Channel 3, 1, 2, 3, AEW. Thank you guys, thank you. You know what? Hold on a minute. Let me raise a toast to the Bucks. These guys are always making the hard decisions.
He's drinking the Woo Energy.
That's not open.
Wow.
God.
Oh,
That lady is horrified on Tony Schiavone's behalf.
Freaking Jack Perry's just like, yeah, you guys did the right thing. Poured it on Tony Schiavone. Wow. Son of a bitch.
Completely roughshod this.
Tony Schiavone has the best damn reactions, man.
Yeah.
Renee McCat standing by. I don't know, a towel, something?
That's
It
going to
would
be used as a
so
meme.
hilarious. Daniels was the fourth man.
Yeah, Daniels is just like, screw you.
And Luther have all been banned from ringside.
Be like, Tony Khan allowed me to be a part of the match.
Viciously laid out by your
That's funny.
deep. How have you been feeling?
You can't fire me, I quit.
In my ovaries must be highly camera. You was assaulted and abused.
That's what he should have done. He should have been like, you can't fire me, I quit.
Me, and I'm going to take your wound to the woodshed. I'm Serena Deep. Thank you for knocking me out so I didn't have to listen to another second of your story. Get yourself to the boot. You're in trouble. Promise. Promise you. Nothing, just flat on your back with an arm in your face, wondering where the anyway.
And your new AEW Women's World Champion, Luther.
Oh, that everything's coming up. Shoot.
Did you hear that?
Hmm?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It's wonderful. I love her.
What part did you? What are you laughing about?
Hey, you
I
can
missed
bet
something?
your
I might-
bottom
I think I
dollar
missed
on this whore that you all adore.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Hook returns up next.
Wow.
Who's ready to see another Chris Jericho match on pay-per-view, brother?
I'm fine with it.
I like Jericho.
Oh, I don't know if I'm. I mean, I don't know if I'm fine with of getting the trying to get the FTW title again. I just want him to move on.
Yeah, I'm kind of over the FTW title at this point.
I'm really enjoying like when he first said the learning tree, and I still think it's the stupidest name in the world. But I like this character that Jericho has come up with.
Where he's like not self-aware, like he knows
Yeah.
he's getting booed, but
Bye.
he's just like,
Really
I
enjoy
love
it.
you too, guys. I'll
Yeah.
see you later.
Yeah.
I
I know
hate
these
his
people
new
love me
theme.
very
though.
much.
His new theme is horrible.
I know. It's just it's like I feel like it needed to be bad to like make us all suffer for like not just the loss of Judas, but like not only are we taking it, but we're gonna replace it with crap, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Like I think it's another Fozzy song that he's using as an
See,
entrance
it
theme.
sounds like it, but it feels like Def Rebel moved to the AEW.
Well,
It's something
especially
you
with
can
the
like sing along to. For
especially with the classic intro, the learning tree.
No. I don't know. It's just
It's like
silly.
you don't want none. I will slander that theme song to the day I die.
I will not.
I know you won't, but I will.
Well, now I see what happens next. If anything, I don't know. I feel like they might try doing Hook versus Bill or something, or I don't know.
Hook versus Bill for next week on Dynamite.
Probably next week.
I want Ricky and Sammy to come back and to team together against Jericho and Big Bill.
Not bad.
I would definitely be fine with Ricky coming back to help Hook, but
well, yeah, and then Sammy's gonna turn heel again and then
kind
join Jericho.
I just want Sammy and Ricky together.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
and then Sammy's gonna turn on Ricky, and then he's gonna be on the third stable with Jericho.
Oh.
There's no Sammy Guevara without Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Or Ty Conti, or both. Yeah.
Everything that is holding you back.
I think it's just Ty Mello now because Conti sounded too much like Cunty, I think.
Little trinket. All your hopes, your dreams, your children, your wife, your memories.
Oh, that's the ring.
Speaking of holding you back,
Oh.
a barbed wire cage match.
Huh?
See, I knew
Not in the thing anymore.
No.
there was a part of you that still existed. And of course, got you set, but if I beat you, and I will.
All right.
You bend the knee to the House of Black.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow, the match made official.
Can they still hear me if you're not on
Just
my
11
screen?
days away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I like that stipulation. If Adam Copeland loses, he bends the knee to the House of Black. Well, it's not like he'd be the new leader. He'd just be another disciple.
I'm now convinced that I don't know. I
Adam
still
Copeland's
think
retaining,
Copeland's
guys.
winning.
Adam
Yeah.
Copeland's retaining.
Yeah.
And it's a shame. I want Malachi to be.
I love Malachi, but what's it called? They're not gonna have Copeland lose his first pay-per-view title defense when he actually.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I didn't think Hook was going to have a match because it didn't say like Hook in action. It just said Hook returning.
It just said Hook return.
Yeah, I think he's just calling out Jericho.
I
He's
thought he
having
was.
a squash match. Never mind.
Yeah, he's having a jobber match.
All right, that's fine.
Who knows? Sebastian Wolf might bring more to the table than he appears like he's going to.
I think in 5 years, Sebastian Wolf will be AEW World Champion. We need to give this guy a chance. Soon he'll be the highest merch draw in AEW. Every promotion will want him. Oh, nope. Was my man just waving when Hook was getting ready to hit that suplex on him?
And now Red Rum, let's make quick work of this, Taz.
And that timer's back 7 minutes and 20 some seconds until Swerve versus Brian Cage.
The winner of this match.
Wait, is this only the second match, or is there
Gear
more
check.
than? I just don't remember.
No, this is the third match of the night, I think, because
What was the last one?
Bucks versus Daniels Inside Out.
There.
And then Mox and Danielson versus Cobb and Fletcher, yeah.
Here he comes.
I am the learning tree. Yeah, I'm very convinced that this is a Fozzy song.
Yeah, it sounds like
I think you're probably right.
definitely
It's not a bad
sounds like
song. It's just not like you can't sing to it like Judas.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's like you can't sing along to it, but I bet if you actually listened to the song like clear as day, it's probably not bad. Doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
And this right here, this is Big Bill, and he's 7 foot tall. He's the oak learning tree.
Hey guys! Hey everybody! Look, it is.
Oh, he has like Wicked Witch shoes on.
I know. Hopefully you learned a few lessons after
Who am I?
hitting yourself in the face with a baseball bat. I understand why you did it. I hope you figured it out. But I'm just glad you called me out here. I love being on Dynamite so much, even if it means sharing the spotlight with somebody. I just love it.
You essentially hit yourself in the face with a baseball bat.
I want all the spotlight on you. Getting your ass beat by me for my FTW championship right here tonight.
Let's go.
The most convincing he's ever sounded.
Would you like to see that, guys?
For my FTW championship right here tonight.
Let's go.
But we can have a rematch for the FTW title. Swerve versus Brian Cage is in 7 minutes.
It's a teaching moment.
Brother.
Well, 4 minutes.
And what I want to teach you, Hook, is the world doesn't revolve around you, okay?
Preach.
You need to be a little bit less.
That's what all students need to learn.
When it comes to this moment, just like me. Think of others. The world doesn't revolve around you, okay? You need to be a little bit less selfish when it comes to this business. Less selfish like me. I want to get these others.
My man's not even self-aware.
I mean, this is great. I know why you want to get these words right. Because you know when I do, I'll be in touch with the Red Hall of Fame in the world. But I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready yet. Neither are you. I know why you want me to.
I don't care for the please respect.
I'll be inducted into every
They anger me.
Everybody here for that yet. I'm not ready for that yet. Neither are you. The Redwood and I are here to entertain everybody. It's not entertain everybody watching at home. Everybody here tonight, right? This is the For the World title. It's not For the Hook title. I don't see your name on it. I see my name on it. Learning Tree, Chris Jericho. I didn't even tell me I was putting this on. I'm such a scam.
Hey, get your ball.
I'm going to teach you a lesson that when you lose a title, you just get
Right there. That's it.
to work your way back up.
Your ball. Your ball.
Oh, no, your ball.
You and a few others, we're going to have a qualification match.
I just want
And if you can win this match,
I can throw it.
maybe you'll get the chance to face me again for the World Championship.
Hit him.
Does that sound good, huh? Does that sound good? Yeah, Chris, that's
Punched him in the stomach for. He's got a giant metal
sounds
with
good.
that stomach.
Just bonks a microphone on his head.
Slaughter.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Completely forgot Shibata was in the storyline.
Yeah. I mean, it works.
Well, looks like next week we might have a tag team match, player.
We'll see how it goes.
Jericho bleeding.
Another copyright. Damn.
One second. There's 1 second left.
Uh-oh. It's in the 10 seconds. 10 seconds, we're getting the AEW World Championship Eliminator match. I'm so excited. Hey, what the hell? It's a backstage interview. Get to the match. Timer lied to me.
They bit the hand that fed them, and they got put down. My focus now is that Double or Nothing coming up. Christian Cage. We'll get to that soon.
Leon and Bishop Conde bit the hand that
I'm the one that got put in the coffin. Yeah, sure.
My focus now is that Double or Nothing coming up against Christian Cage. We'll get to that soon.
Brian Cage. Think to yourself,
I was the one that got put in the coffin. Yeah, sure. But I'm the one that's going to put you in.
everybody, welcome Brian Cage to
Speaking of which, tonight, Brian Cage, you say to yourself, the final nail in that coffin of the Mogul Embassy. Everybody, welcome Brian Cage to
No, Tana again.
AEW World Champion.
That's on the video. Pardon me.
To walk into battle here tonight live on Dynamite, just outside of Seattle.
Yeah.
To culminate, here he comes. What a champion he has been. And I mean a fighting champion too. No doubt, Swerve has been a fighting champ for sure.
Just off.
What?
And then your last step in. Okay. You put them right here, like you wanted me to have them.
What's that?
It's out of necessity. Swerve Strickland
Number one.
Do you?
Yeah.
some men that he fought with friends in the Mogul Embassy. Brian Cage told me on a Bishop Call. Then you have Christian Cage and the Patriarchy, even the EVP, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson plotting against Swerve Strickland. That comes with the territory when you are the heavyweight champion. That comes with it.
You guys got any new, or Willy, you got any new like projects or anything?
Well, still got that universe going on strong with Will Ferris, of course, in the good old 2Ks. Oh, where you go? Okay. All right.
All right.
All good. Yeah. So I still got that universe one going on with Will Ferris. In terms of other content, next Wednesday, myself and Tino's Time are going to be doing a 2K24 simulation of King of the Ring.
Cool.
All the matches, we're going to be simulating the matches, letting the AI determine the outcomes and all that jazz. Also, I do a bunch of quiz videos nowadays. I did one on every NXT Championship Challenger. And yeah, I'm also planning on doing a simulation of Double or Nothing if I'm able to, of all the matches there. Because it's a very good card. It's shaping up to be a very good card. So a lot of pay-per-view related content anyways in the world of wrestling.
So I guess you would say 2K24 is worth buying.
Yeah, basically. I had a bit of problems with the DLC that released today, but you know, I was just an Xbox thing. Took until I think 11:30 to actually load. So I don't know what happened there, but hey, I got it. I played a few matches. It's a very good one.
Cool. Yeah, it looks the game, like the movement looks great.
Oh yeah. Oh, that kick, man.
Kick, right?
Oh, that
Brutal.
landed flush. That didn't look fake at all. Like, that would knock me out. Like, I'm weak, but that would knock me out.
Hey, Wolf, are you there?
No, he sent a message saying he'll be right back.
Oh, okay. He told me he was audio only, so I didn't know.
No, I know, but then in the chat, he said...
Yeah, in the chat, he said he'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right.
I think he had to do something real quick.
Where do I go for the chat? I just have the comments up there.
At the bottom, see where you have the red dot. Yeah.
I've also gotten a lot more of the DLCs for Fight Forever. Like season 1 and season 2.
You've been playing it?
I've been playing it a lot more recently.
I love that game. I love it.
It's good to play. Yeah, like I wish stuff were more updated, but it's like they're updating it a lot, so it kind of brought me a little bit back in.
Yeah, they really are.
Especially with people like Swerve and now Jay White, Adam Copeland going to be in the game. It's like, hell yeah.
Who else is it? It's Jay White, Adam Copeland, and one other person. And
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe, yeah.
And Samoa Joe's already out. Adam Copeland and Jay White near future.
Very cool.
Yeah, I haven't played it much lately, but I plan to. I plan to, and I played the shit out of it on Xbox One, and like unlocked everything, and then now I bought it on the Xbox Series X.
Mm-hmm.
Where it looks better. It looks better. Plays the same. Looks better.
I still have not unlocked Brody Lee or Paul White. Those are the two people I still have not unlocked. Like, I know there's like little walkthroughs of how to get them. Like, I think you need to lose a few matches in Road to Elite as a specific person or win a few.
White. Right.
Paul White, I think you have to lose every match until you get to fight Paul White, and then you have to beat him in like a certain amount of time.
They're like 3 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to go for the count out victory on Paul White.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about Brody Lee? Isn't it like lose a couple?
I think it's part of it's random because you have to get the Dark Order quest line.
Right. There are people you can play as where there's a greater chance of them getting the storyline.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget
who they are, but look it up. Yeah. People like.
Yeah, because I really want Brody Lee. Like, I don't need Paul White all that badly, but Brody Lee.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On the second chapter, Road to Full Gear, players need to complete the Join the Dark Order. Players are found during the Road to Elite using Cody Rhodes or Sammy Guevara as given the storyline.
Okay. I knew Cody Rhodes was on. I couldn't remember who the other one was.
I did one with Cody Rhodes and I didn't get it, so maybe I'll have to try Sammy Guevara.
I think it's like, I think that the path that leads you to that quest line, I want to say there's like, it's like one of at least 3 storylines you can get done, and so I think it's
Which one are you talking about?
when you get the Dark Order quest.
Yeah.
I think
It's
I
like
read
2B, I think it is. Story 2B.
Yeah. Like she said, there's like 2 or 3 people, and I think Sammy, like she said, I think Sammy is one.
Yeah, that was what the Google link
Cody?
said.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
that's how you got it. Was with Cody.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Cody.
Yeah, it's either Cody
I
or
thought
Sammy
it was
Guevara.
Jericho, but maybe
Huh.
I thought it was Cody and Jericho and Britt Baker, but I guess
Well,
not.
And it also makes sense because Cody and Sammy and Brody were all former TNT champions.
Oh, good call.
So it's like maybe if I do one with Miro too, there could be a bit of a chance. Darby might be a bit of a chance. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a thought. Yeah.
Like it's just a bit of a connection that I've made. It might not be true, but
But when you're what Asa did was when he was playing, when he got to the point where he would get that quest or not, if he didn't, he would just scrap that character and start over until he went through and got it.
Yeah, I might have to do that.
It didn't take him very long to get that quest line, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, the only one that can get kind of frustrating to get to is the Paul White one.
Yeah, because you have to lose every single match.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, you just get counted out, But yeah, you got to go through all those matches, and then you might not even get the one with him in it.
Yeah.
Well, you have to beat him in a certain time limit.
Right.
And you had a hard time with that at first. Even winning by count out, you had a hard time getting him counted out.
Yeah, but I did.
Well, you basically have to beat him up, probably just until the ref gets to probably 8, and then you got to get your way in.
Beat him up, leave him at the top of the entry ramp.
Yeah, and then run.
And run. Yeah.
There's a chance you would run out of stamina or not make it in time.
Yeah, Pizza Hut's serving French fries now? That's gross.
Well, that's nothing like Tim Hortons now doing flatbread pizza.
What is Tim Hortons?
Oh, that's
In
the
Canada.
yeah, it's a coffee shop in Canada that's apparently the best thing in Canada.
Oh.
You're not a real Canadian if you don't have Tim Hortons. And now there's pizza, and it literally looks like frozen pizza heated up.
I thought you weren't a real Canadian if you didn't have a moose for a pet.
And it's like, no thanks.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound very good.
Well, that too.
What's it called? I mean, I think here in Michigan we also have Tim Hortons, but
Well, Michigan and Ontario is interconnected.
we're neighbors.
Especially my hometown. It's like you cross the bridge, you're in Michigan.
Yeah.
What's your hometown?
Sault, Ontario. Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. And then you go across the border, you're in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. It was like 2 different.
Yeah.
I'm not in Michigan. It's one of the only states on this half of the country that I haven't been to.
It's nice depending on where you go. If you want an urban city that half of it is destroyed, you go to Detroit.
I'm gonna pass on that.
If you want just kind of a ghost town, kind of more trees and gardens and
land.
whatnot and small shops, then you go Upper Peninsula. That's where the rural
Ghost town, Western ghost towns where they do shootout shows, or
no. There's
ghost towns,
nothing in it.
You
There's
just build buildings.
There's 2 shops in every block, and that's it. and the rest is trees and wildlife.
I like trees. That's cool.
Unless you go to Mackinac Island, then there's like a road paved out and horse poop everywhere. Yeah, and some
There's
like
interesting options you're giving me.
I was actually pretty tempted to like at least try to convince my family to like let me go to SummerSlam in Detroit last year, and then like I
really
thought in my
wanted
head,
to.
like
really wanted to.
I'm a college student, kind of don't want to spend all that money, so it's like nah.
I really wanted to go to SummerSlam, but my dad was like, no, not Detroit, not in the middle of the night.
Offense to you, Will, but there are a few places that I would rather not visit over not visiting Detroit. That's like my number one city to never go to. At least
Detroit,
in the middle of the night,
Chicago.
I'd go to Chicago before I went to Detroit.
I'd go to Chicago, sure, but like the thing is, I would effectively be. I think another reason was I would effectively be going on my own.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, like I knew where the place was because it's like not too far from my school, so I thought like okay, maybe like they'd have like the security there, but I mean it was Ford Field, but so like I've been there before, but the middle of the night, yeah, I think that's the reason.
Well, yeah, especially since like SummerSlam had a bit of an overrun, so it like ended at like 12 or 12:30.
I think another reason is that like my family might be like worried that there's gonna be like drunk people there. And I'm like,
I mean, might not be wrong. A lot of people really like getting rough and rowdy over in wrestling events, I should say.
What's the last event you went to, Willie?
It was a independent event in my hometown, and it was almost like a wrestling show / meet and greet, and it was with Eric Rowan of the Wyatt family.
Oh, cool! Yeah.
This was like April of 2023, so a couple months before Bray died. So he got to wrestle one of our indie guys there. So I basically got to witness an Eric Rowan match in person. And the one wrestler I interviewed, Vinny Da Vinci, was in the main event against his brother in kayfabe, Diego Da Vinci, in the main event in a Steel City street fight, because the Sioux's also known as Steel City, like Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it was a very good street fight. Like, yeah, that was the last event I went to. And then a couple months before that, I went to an event by the same company, and it was a meet and greet with Austin Aries. So it was pretty good. I also got to meet Matt Taven with that company, and I also got to meet Psychosis.
Very cool.
And there's going to be another one on June 15th where I get to meet D'Lo Brown, the Nation of Domination. So I'm really aiming to go to that. Hopefully I don't work, or maybe hopefully I work before the event and just head down there. But yeah, because I wouldn't mind meeting D'Lo Brown and maybe even getting an interview with him for like 2 minutes. Like, you know, that would be very sick for me.
I think Eric Rowan, we saw him. Didn't we at AML?
Yeah, we saw him. Yeah.
He came to our local indie company.
Yeah, like I got to take a picture with Rowan, and I got an autograph. Like he signed it, and then he put "Run" above his signature.
That's awesome.
So it's like, and then in August, I looked back on that. I was like, oh man, you know,
Yeah.
like it's all sad. And it was a picture of him and Luke Harper when they were the Bludgeon Brothers.
That's really cool.
So it was all nice because I got to choose a picture that I wanted. It was a couple pictures of Rowan.
Awesome, yeah.
And then there was one with him and Brody, and I was like, I want that one. And it was like, he was like, good choice. You know what I mean? So it was a very good one.
That's very cool.
I might have to take, actually, I will right now. It's right in front of me. And I'll send it to you. It won't look good with the lighting, though.
That's a good match there.
Yeah.
Hard fought. Hard hitting. That's good.
His kicks look so good.
Swerve.
Swerves, yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I will give to AEW. It's like, even if you know, like, obviously Swerve is winning, they'll still give the guy that he's facing a fighting chance.
Yeah.
Like Brian Cage.
Especially Brian Cage.
Yeah. Because it wouldn't be believable to have Swerve Strickland just squash Brian Cage when Brian Cage is that powerful and that big.
Well, I don't like the way that they make Cage wrestle. I was talking about this on a podcast. They make him wrestle like a normal guy and have him sell stuff like he's a normal dude. And they should not be doing that at all,
Well, it's like anywhere else, he would be no-selling the shit out of some of the shots.
Yeah.
As he should be,
Yeah, like especially these chair shots. It's like, oh, my back hurts so much. Hey, the king has returned. Oh, and he's going to speak. Let's go.
Oh.
Oh. Nick Wayne.
There's some Luchasaurus shirts on clearance on AEW, shopaew.com. I don't know.
Right.
I'm going to get that workhorseman shirt. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
God damn.
Dastardly.
That was
Vile.
Disrespect at its finest.
that real, boss?
I've seen it.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
Boring.
Christ almighty.
Oh my god, yeah, that blood is dripping. Jeez.
You embarrassed my son, Nick Wayne, when you attacked him at his gym at his home, right down the street here in Everett, Washington last year. You embarrassed my son, and now when you attacked him at his gym at his home, right down the street here in Everett, Washington last year. You embarrassed my son, and now ask your Swerve, are you proud of your absentee? I'm forced to embarrass you.
Yeah.
Do you think your daughter is proud? Ask your Swerve, are you proud of your absentee father? In 2 weeks after nothing, I take your world heavyweight championship. Remember Christian Cage when he said, Swerve, in 2 weeks after Double or Nothing, I take your world heavyweight championship.
There's only one more week.
Yeah.
He's only taking one thing a week. He's only got one more thing left to bid the day for the
God. Oh my God. That was a bad cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was dripping all over the place.
Wow.
Yeah, that's worrisome.
He's going to get stitches in his fucking face.
Yeah, it's got to be near his eye or below it
Christ almighty.
for it to bleed that much. It had to be.
Yeah. Lord, man.
That was like that woman's cut that fell at my trip. She landed on her face.
Oh.
Like that amount of like blood just pouring freely.
DC?
Yeah.
Mary, tell me about that.
Yeah, she was one of our tour guides. She tripped and fell and landed on her face, and she smashed her glasses against the concrete, and it gave her a black eye and like brow open. And she like refused to stop to like clean up her blood. I told her like, come step aside. I will help clean you up because she couldn't see herself, and she like had like a crimson mask on half of her face, and blood was just like I got blood like all over my arms. Like, no, I was helping her up, and she got blood on me when I helped her up. I was helping an old woman up.
Tell me that.
I didn't know she was bleeding when I helped her up.
Get 20% off MSRP and Ram Classic for up to $14,000.
Plus, I already told you the story.
4.99% financing.
Shredded wheat cereal, 100% whole grain wheat with 0 grams of sugar.
It's been a pretty good show so far, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There are endless possibilities.
I'm just
Oh,
One ingredient, endless possibilities.
it was a covered in logo.
mm,
That's one of their colors.
mm,
You think that makes it following?
yeah.
Hey, Dylan. Commenting.
Oh, there we go. What's up,
Hey!
Dylan? You can hop on here if you want.
Yeah, come on.
Oh wait, it's a different link. Wait a second.
Yeah, you don't go on the last one.
Yeah, I got a new link. I'll just send it right now.
Yeah, come
What
here.
time is it?
Come here for a few minutes. I want to see you and hear about
Yeah,
your
Dylan, hop on Title Trivia and name every 24/7 champion in
I
this
just gotta
league.
end.
No, don't end it. You'll end the whole thing.
Where I got?
Just go. What are you trying to do?
I think I pressed end.
You normally just close it.
Where do I go?
Are you trying to send him the link?
Yeah.
Just
I'll just go back.
Just go to your text.
What?
My text.
Yes.
Just copy and paste the link.
Yeah. I can just do that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is this the correct
It says-
one? Or did I send it to your ex?
My email.
You mean text?
I mean text. Yeah. He says send the link. Just taking a shower quick. Yay, Dylan. Precious.
Get back the FTW championship. But now knowing that you have this
Oh, so I guess that new show that AEW is going to produce that a lot of people were up in arms about is Meal and a Match. Or I guess RJ City and Renee Paquette's going to have a guest and they're going to watch a match while eating food.
Are you sure? Is that the one that they were? That they were. What is that going to be on real television or on YouTube?
No, YouTube. I think YouTube and TBS or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know why that would be on TBS.
Wait, you said it's gonna be RJ City and Renee watching a match?
Yeah, with a guest. Like the commercial they had Eddie Kingston watching a match of his with Darby Allin.
Oh.
So I don't know what it is, but it's called Meal and a Match, and I don't know what it is.
Where'd you see the ad for it?
It was it was right after the commercial break finished.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Like I don't think that new AEW show is a Canadian exclusive.
Okay. So Joe showed up. That's interesting.
And Joe still has problems with Hook, it seems.
I wonder what. So.
Shibata's a king with the Google Translate.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh man.
I think Samoa Joe is just telling Hook not to take shit from Chris Jericho, basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we do have Tony Storm versus Serena Deeb. I feel like it's been like weeks since they've built to this match.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the
They
best.
built it up last week. Well, we did a watch along for
I
Then
forgot.
Promo and Serena Deeb knocked out Tony Storm.
Yeah, knocked her on her
Oh
butt.
yeah. I
Put her
forgot.
to sleep. And Serena Deeb was like, "Hey, I want to win this belt."
What am I
Oh, I didn't realize Harley Cameron was with the Outcasts. I forgot that group still existed.
Yeah, it's her and Soraya now.
And she's coming out to Zombified. I guess they didn't have enough time to give Harley Cameron her own theme. Oh well.
And it sparks this craziness. Yeah, I agree with that. Little headlock takedown right there.
That entrance was quick though. Holy. Harley Cameron's going right in there.
Join free. Play pool. Of Double or Nothing. Simply answer questions about the main event. Get enough right to earn your share of $10 in prizes. Download the DraftKings app, sign up with promo code Dynamite, and play free with an official partner of AEW.
When is that tonight?
The crown is yours.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
The aggressive start here by Harley Cameron. She was very impressive in match against Mariah May. That she was. I agree with that. Right now she's caught though on this side headlock on the mat. That's now the head. I think a lot of that is the influence of Soraya. I mean, a world traveled wrestler, former AEW world champion, and you know, the protege of is her. I mean, a world traveled wrestler, former AEW world champion, and you know, the protege of Soraya is Harley Cameron.
Oh yeah. Tony is looking great.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
I'm grabbing lunch. Any requests? Brace you.
Oh, yeah, Serena Deeb. Every time I see her wrestle, I'm impressed by her.
Serena Deeb?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good.
Very very good technical wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's yeah.
Like, I'm glad she's getting an opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because it's like, I think maybe Tony will lose the belt to Jamie Hayter, like back to Jamie Hayter when she's better.
Mhm.
So it's like
Oh,
Serena
boy.
Deeb's a good like name to
Nope.
get the win over. Oh,
Dylan's saying
Dylan.
read the chat.
Yeah, Dylan's saying read the chat. I believe he is ready to hop on.
How do I get to the chat?
I don't know.
I don't know because you're on your phone. I only know how the computer version is.
Well, let people in.
Yeah.
Well, he's not there. Yeah, he's not there.
Yeah, it's not like you sent anything to the private chat. This is on the comments.
Oh, I think he's there now.
That's me.
Oh no, that's Robin.
Wah.
In.
Giving away my secret.
What does it take to be a leader in electric vehicles? At Hyundai, it takes a commitment to quality, a desire to innovate.
There's some comments here. Read the chat.
Said what? Oh, read the chat.
There's nothing in the chat.
Nothing in it.
The electric vehicle lineup.
And I think he's because he said send the link.
I sent it. I'll try it again.
I don't know.
I don't know. He sent that like 8 minutes ago. So
You sent it?
I'm sending it right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Dylan, I just texted you the link.
I think Dylan can hear you.
If he's watching the stream, he can hear it.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because my camera's off. I was taking a bit of a break, but Dylan just called me and he said to send the link.
To my Twitter, not my phone.
Send the link where?
Oh, to Twitter.
My Twitter, not my phone.
Twitter.
I'll do it.
Okay. We got Will Ospreay versus Shane Taylor on Collision.
This Saturday, 8/7 Central, immediately followed by Rampage, 3 straight hours. As Holly Cameron, Tony started a little soft lights, camera, action, and now the leg. And then he saw on Collision, Will Ospreay will go one-on-one with Shane Taylor. Wow, that's going to be.
All right, Dylan. It's sent to your Twitter.
Yeah, Dylan.
Huh?
How happy she is.
I just realized we still have the contract. The contract signing main event tonight. I just realized.
Yeah.
Because
I bet it will.
because I think Mercedes and Willow is gonna main event Double or Nothing.
Well, Tony Khan said there's going to be a significant overrun, so maybe the main event may be something having to do with the Elite.
Yeah, I think it's got to be something to do with
probably the fourth man.
The fourth man. Dylan's here.
There's just so much right
Hi,
now.
everybody.
Hello.
I've been saying into my Twitter for the past 2 minutes in the chat. I was like, stop sending it to my phone. Send it to my Twitter account. What the fuck are y'all doing over here?
I didn't see it, but
how's everybody doing?
we're doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
We got
Okay.
quite
I
the
missed
show.
everybody. Well, I saw YouTube recently. I haven't seen Ace and K in a while, so
Yeah.
I haven't seen you guys since we went to Revolution and enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Is that really last time?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
last time we actually saw what we look like is March,
Crazy.
and it's May. Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we got a lot that happened today, Dylan.
I don't care. I'll be honest. I haven't watched wrestling since we watched it live and Dynasty, and I haven't cared since then. I could care less now. I'm now making appearances for shits and giggles. Like I am truly out of the space completely. So I've been doing my own thing.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, we're just excited to see you.
Yes, I'm excited to see everybody too. Bailey's in the background, and she's excited to see everybody as well.
Bailey.
Yeah, so I changed up a lot of things, as you see, where the T-shirt and the action figure and everything is now on my left, and I put the table against the wall so that way you could see a lot more of the room and the dog and everything as well. Don't mind my work clothes behind me on my chair. But yeah, how's everybody doing?
Work has been kicking my ass, but other than that, I'm good. Yeah.
I just got home. When I hopped on here.
That's crazy.
The amount of times I've promised that I do the universe mode and then shit would get in the way is just insane.
Yeah, I stopped promising I was gonna do things.
Yeah,
and I just was like,
I'll do
as
it
long
when
as I
do
come
it.
home.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Like that's really what it's become. So
Well, I have 2 days off in a row on Friday and Saturday, so
That's
definitely,
nice. Must be nice. I have one a week.
Yeah.
So
I'm working on Victoria Day, and I'll get time and a half. So
oh, that's like Memorial Day for us. Okay.
Like a weird made up Canadian holiday?
it's kind of like that, yeah.
What's it? Is it celebrating Queen Victoria?
I believe so, yes.
That's cool.
That's real weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like a day where it's like a lot of people are off work, but not me, because I'm kind of becoming like a manager in training. So it's like,
Nice.
Congratulations.
I've only been there 9 months, so they're already kind of starting to promote me.
They
so.
trust you.
Yeah.
Trust you long enough.
Oh, this Osprey and Roddy Strong face to face is going to be backstage instead of in the
How are
ring.
you two, Ace and K? I know you guys have been doing a whole bunch of different things and stuff.
Yeah, doing good. Waiting to start that work. Still,
Yeah. Okay.
hopefully it starts soon.
How's Ripley?
She's great.
Adorable.
Yeah. I see, Kay, you're on my bed that I've made my bed when I was down there. Hello, Ripley. Hello, Ripley. I missed you. I'm very excited to see you again.
I'm a little confused.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I was telling Asa that in December in Florida is World's End, and since the plane tried killing me on the way there and back, I am going to drive, and I'm going to be coming down through North Carolina. So if you guys are going to be able to come, we'll all go together. But if not, I'll at least spend a day down there with y'all, or maybe 2, and then come back up.
No, where in Florida is World's End?
Orlando.
Oh, my homeland.
Hello.
Yeah.
Orlando.
Yeah. So that's how they have it. That's what they have it for now. I was going to go to Forbidden Door, but it's the ending week of the beginning of 4th of July. And I have absolute Nimrods that would cover me. So it would mean quadruple the amount of work when I came back. So that's a hard pass.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I could go. Just not enjoy it, but I could go, you know, like.
Yeah, it's like
home the same night because I can't. Like, it was me and I think ABJ and his girlfriend Lily and a couple of us were all gonna do an Airbnb because they were coming up from Philly, and we were gonna do like a whole day, and then Monday we would have done like brunch or something, and then they would have went back down and stuff. But I don't think they're able to come anymore as of now. Maybe I don't know. Maybe something's changed, but as of now, yeah. And I don't want to. I'm not gonna go to a show that I'm not really like.
Yeah, because it's like I'm kind of in the same boat with Money in the Bank. It's going to Toronto.
See, like that's a cool trip. See, like that'd be fun to do, and I wouldn't mind doing it. But again, it's like if I do it, it's like then what?
Yeah, because like I'm kind of in the same boat because it's like
I'd have to blow through, which I don't want to do yet.
Yeah, it's like because I haven't been there. I haven't been where I am for a year, so it's not like I could really get vacation time. So either I blow through sick days, or it's like I have to find someone to cover me for like at least 2 days.
The background.
And if I'm gonna be a manager, it's like that would be even worse because then they'd give me more days. So it's just like
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean exactly. Like February, I hit a year, and then I get my 1 week, and then my sick days on top of it. So technically, it's 2, but right now it's the same thing. I could listen. I haven't taken a day off yet. Technically, like that was not already supposed to be my day off.
I've only taken I've only taken one sick day, and that was when I was literally dying. Like,
Yeah.
I thought I had COVID, so it was like,
I haven't taken a sick day yet.
Those abs.
But
It's like a giant cock.
I'm kind of saving it
You see it?
yeah,
because there's the new Final Shape DLC coming out in June, and then there's also the new Assassin's Creed Shadows coming out November 24th, the weekend of Full Gear. So I'm kind of like, do I want to blow like 2 days in November and like 2 days in June?
Yeah.
I
It's
already
like, if I
took
do
off
that,
2
what
days
days
in
am I
June.
willing to give up? Because it has to be like a Sunday, Monday. It can't be a day like a delivery day, like a Saturday. Which means then that Saturday, if I'm going to be off Sunday, Monday, I have to stay out till God knows when, just
Because you'd
to
have
take
to hop.
Sunday, Monday. Yeah,
You'd
I have to
hop
do.
on
I
a
have 6
plane as
tours.
soon
Well, no, forget that. I'm
as
talking
soon
about
as
just like home.
you get off.
No,
work
I'm talking
there
about
if
just
you wanna
staying
do
home. Yeah, I'm just talking about staying home playing video games like for 2 days.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh,
You're not
okay.
gonna be able to come in November anymore.
yeah, that's the other thing is, do I burn through them for that too? What is it again? It's what, Thanksgiving?
It's the weekend of Thanksgiving, yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. I mean, no, I just want to see you. So
I know. I'm off Thanksgiving,
Mm.
and I get paid for it this time, which is nice, and I don't have to use sick time in order to get my paid holiday.
Mm.
That's
I got
nice.
paid last. I got paid last Canadian Thanksgiving too.
But
The,
will I be able to?
the thing in November will be awesome. I mean, there's like Lex Luger. Just Lex Luger is enough for me.
I would just go down there to see y'all. It's me just going down to see y'all. That I don't give a shit about the event. I care about more seeing y'all and going to that ice cream place. That's what I give a shit about.
Yeah, fuck meeting all these legends. Ice cream.
Just a cookout.
Yeah, cookout.
Oh, we got a better ice cream spot than that, man.
Yeah. It's seasonal. It'll be closed in November.
It'll be closed in November.
Yeah.
Damn it, never mind.
The best part of this is, if I come down, I'm driving. So I would just be driving everybody around. This time we wouldn't have to worry about.
When is World's End? When in December?
December 28th.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's usually like
It's
the
after
end of the
Christmas.
year.
Yeah, it's after Christmas, like 2 days or 3 days before the end of December.
Well, we'll talk about it and let you know because
3 days.
I'm already off then because I.
Yeah, I mean, I figured like that would be my like time or whatever. You know, don't listen to Bailey. She's just upset we're not in bed yet. See, we had to change bedtimes. Normally we'd go to bed, so late at night. Now it's like we're about 15 minutes past bedtime now.
Yeah.
9:30 is bedtime. That's it. During the week, except for Mondays. Monday she lets me get away with like 11:30, but then like I have to be in bed by then. But like, she hasn't seen me all day. And, she's just like, it's our bedtime now. Like, this is our time to cuddle and go to bed. And I'm like, but I'm going to go do this thing real quick. So it's like, no, she's going to bitch in the corner or whatever. But it's fine. Whatever. Let her be. I don't know what's going on in wrestling. I don't know anybody really, any storylines really. I saw Double or Nothing. We're doing the Anarchy in the Arena match with FTR and the Young Fucks again. Not paying for that shit. Sorry, not watching that tag team match for the 50th
They
time.
always put on. They
always put on a stinker. You're 100% right.
It's not a tag team match though. It's 4.
Oh, it's just shit. It's just 4 people and 4 people putting on shit content. That's all it is. It's just shit content. That's all it is. No. Hey, I went to the bathroom during the match when we went, and I will not watch this one for $50. The only matches that I'm
Bryan
genuinely...
Danielson and Okada are in it.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm more excited about Perry.
I'm paying $50 for Christian Cage alone.
Yeah, Christian Cage match looks good.
Yeah,
Willow
Christian Cage
Mercedes
is work.
looks good, but Mercedes is winning, so that's kind of like
Yeah, that's
I already
probably the
know-
one like
I already
match
know that.
I'm not into because it's like
Tony Storm's keeping the belt.
Yep.
I
Tony's
think
keeping
she's
her
going
belt.
to lose.
Uh-oh.
I think
Nope,
Monet is
she's
losing.
keeping it.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, I
There's-
think she's winning, but I don't think she's getting the belt. I think she's going to win by disqualification.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
Mercedes.
Statlander's
She's
going to
winning
cause
that. Mercedes is winning that. I think by the help of Statlander. I think that might be the turn
bumps
we've been waiting for.
I don't know. I don't see a way that I don't think it's right to give Mercedes the belt. You can give her the
Why?
win.
They
should
spent
give her the
millions of dollars bringing
Yeah.
her on
Yeah, but
and
why
giving
win
her
the
no
belt?
They can keep
matches,
going with Willow
but
and
they gave her
Mercedes.
no matches,
If I were
and
the
they
booker,
just
she'd have the
gave
belt
her a very
already.
catchy song, and now she deserves this
Catchy song.
opportunity.
But I think she's worth more than the TBS title, and they can keep
I
going
think she's
with.
worth a lot more too.
I
but she's
think
also
she
not
doesn't
wrestled.
need it, and Willow. And the thing is, they can just keep going with Willow and Mercedes' story.
Yeah. But the problem is it's Mercedes, and she hasn't wrestled. So right there, she hit Tony Khan's 2 #1 factors of just getting a title match whenever they want.
Yeah, well, it's like that.
Don't
That's what I
wrestle
don't
I mean,
get.
and show up.
Okay, but Dylan, to be fair, they did the exact same thing with Deanna, and Deanna is.
But Deanna lost. And
I'm
Deanna
gonna get.
lost.
I'm gonna
And
get
and
in a
here's
lot
the
of
other
heat for
problem.
saying this.
Here's
Deanna
the other
ain't
problem.
nowhere
Mercedes
near as
Monet's worth
much as
millions.
the star.
Yeah.
Deanna's
Millions.
nowhere
I don't
near as
know if
much
they're
of a star as
gonna-
Mercedes
Well,
Monet.
also, Deanna's first match wasn't at the pay-per-view. She had matches.
Yeah,
on
she had
her
a lot of.
that are title match.
She had like
She had
actual
about four or five.
I think it
matches
was weird to hire Mercedes as early as they did. I think they could have just brought her for Double or Nothing, but I don't know. Whatever.
We're
Probably they
working
should've
with a
just brought
company.
I
her for
definitely
Revolution.
I think it's very possible that they could cause like a count out or disqualification, some way to have Willow keep
We're-
the belt, but Mercedes win the match.
We're working with a company that's willing to spend millions and dollars on people that have either already have wrestled or on their retirement tour or are worth millions of dollars and hasn't wrestled a match yet.
Yeah.
To give them opportunities for a title.
Yeah.
I mean, Edge came into AEW. What did he do prior to that? He did a retirement match.
Yeah.
He retired from wrestling and then he came to AEW. And now he's a TNT champion.
Yeah.
And his reign hasn't been that good or
He
exciting.
didn't retire from
Oh,
wrestling
what?
when
You
he left
crazy,
WWE.
dude.
No,
I don't
no,
think it's been that as exciting as I wanted it to be.
No,
Well, this is his
agree.
first
I just-
pay-per-view
I like
title
Christian
defense.
Cage's title reign better than Edge's.
Well, yeah, this
No,
is his first
Cage
pay-per-view
never
title
wrestled.
defense. He's in a barbed wire
Cage has
steel
been great.
cage match with Malachi.
Cage has been great. Cage has put on banger promos, good matches, funny storylines, and absolutely crowd hates him. Hates him.
But he barely
Hates
wrestles. That's what I was saying. Talking about champion.
Well, like the thing is
Hates
but like right now comparing the two reigns when what's it called? We're looking
He's had a
at
Cope Oakland
Cage's-
every week.
Cage's ever look like the Cage.
He's
like
had a
the
Cope
thing is,
Open
we're looking at
every
Cage's
week.
entire reign compared to Copeland right now, and this is Copeland's first
Copeland has
pay-per-view
had
title
a
defense.
title opportunity every week. A
will-
cold open
Yeah.
every week for the TNT belt.
Well, yeah,
on
they've
weekly
had
television.
decent matches.
yeah, he's the
Good
fighting champion.
matches.
That's what we're saying.
He just had
He's
a
a fighting
great
champion.
match on Collision with Kyle.
Yeah, it's good.
By the way, Okada versus Dax Harwood's happening right now.
Oh, okay. So, oh yeah, so this is the main event. All right.
Well, of course, it'd be the main event.
Yeah, 9 minutes.
I
of the
just
show.
wasn't sure because
Well,
I'll be
no, it's not.
honest.
It's not the. It's gonna go
Title
overtime, Dylan. That was what they.
Right.
Yeah,
That's the news
overtime.
now with
It's
AEW's
overtime.
overtime.
Yeah,
Listen, I
basically
think
a bunch-
WWE's
a bunch
put on a
of
very
overtime.
bland product. I feel like AEW's put on a very bland product as of lately. I feel that
Dylan, what
WWE
happened to you, man?
that I feel like WWE's put on a very bland
Yeah,
product.
he used to be the
As of-
biggest
as of
AEW
lately.
mark we knew.
It is,
Now-
And it's sad. It's sad because exactly that. I love AEW, but if you have it from Revolution, from when we went to Dynasty,
I feel like AEW's been better since Revolution.
Not really. It has just been a build of non-exciting
Besides showing the footage,
moments.
everything
I
else
thought
has
you
been
said
good.
you haven't been watching.
I haven't, but what I have seen on Twitter and TikTok,
Yeah,
and on YouTube,
Twitter
and on
always helps.
YouTube, no, and on YouTube.
Twitter always
Don't
helps.
just stop me at Twitter. And on YouTube, okay,
Eastern Conference Finals.
I have not been excited. No, but if you guys are going to sit there and say that Dynasty main event of Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland was an absolute fire banger match, and it didn't feel like a Dynamite main event, I don't know what you guys are eating or smoking or drinking, but I want some.
Dynamite.
Because there ain't no way in hell that felt like a $50 worthy match. That was a TV
punch
title
flavor
match.
beach vape.
That was a TV title match.
Most
They
of the
gave
pay-per-view
Julia
was
Hart
fucking
and Willow
awesome.
Nightingale 6 minutes.
Most
Bell
of the
to bell.
pay-per-view was awesome.
Well, Julia was injured.
It wasn't as good as you think.
Julia was injured.
Three
and
out of five.
Clearly, Willow was winning that belt. To
Yeah.
Great show.
3 out of 5 the most. But they had a build. They had a build between them. What happened? Why was the execution poor? Why did they give her 6 minutes?
Because Julia was hurt. Julia
Why have the match?
Get it off her.
Just have her relinquish it.
Why do they have Jamie
I'm
Hater
injured.
versus
I
Tony
vacate
Storm?
the belt. They could have done a TBS tournament match.
Easier for it was probably better.
They could have had a 4-week TBS tournament match, and the two
but they already had a story
contenders
with Willow
go
and,
into Dynasty for the new championship.
They probably wanted Julia Hart to go out as a
That's
champion.
so dumb.
And make her a badass. Well, no,
And
she could have got more
They
hurt.
already had like a good amount of like
She could have been more hurt.
storyline with Willow and Julia, so like that.
Well, Julia probably consented to that. Julia was probably
there was
like, "Yeah,
already
no,
like a lot of build for it, so it made sense to just have the match.
It was a great build for those two. She got hurt. I would have had her relinquish the belt, had a TBS title tournament to showcase some women, had Willow and another good competitor fight for the title on Dynasty, and had a very good match.
Well,
that
we still
lasted
had
10 minutes.
We still had Tony Storm versus Thunder Rosa, though.
That was good.
That was a good match.
That was a good match.
was a good
Okada and Pac was a great opener.
Oh yeah,
Great opener. It started strong, but going into that middle portion of the show to the end was weak. Was a weak performance. And Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland, they did Swerve dirty.
I think Kyle
I'll
O'Reilly
stay-
and
I'll
Roderick
stay on
Strong
that.
was a very good one too.
Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, good match.
It was pretty fire.
But Swerve and Samoa Joe, to me, felt like a Dynamite main event, a show that you're watching right now.
I don't know.
They gave
Yeah, no.
two amazing wrestlers a title opportunity on their first ever pay-per-view on the rotation, giving Swerve Strickland, the first ever African-American AEW title holder, a TV title match. It wasn't a 5 out of 5. It wasn't a 4 out of 5. It was a 3 out of 5 at best. That whole match felt poor. Poorly done, poorly executed. Both men looked like they both didn't want to be there. Swerve already knew he was winning. He came out in that Black Panther costume, which was a huge giveaway to him winning. Samoa Joe just came to the ring. They had an amazing build all those weeks. I remember watching the shows here and there on the YouTube and all this other bullshit. I remember all the build. Oh my God, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great pay-per-view. Can't wait. I really hope everybody on TikTok Live. I don't know. It could be Swerve. It could be this. All of this build. And it was a TV title match.
I mean,
I said on my dynasty predictions, I thought Joe was winning. I felt so stupid.
I never thought for a second that Joe was going to win.
I thought he was. I didn't think they'd give it a Swerve immediately. I thought they were going to have him go at Double or Nothing. I thought they were going to run it back.
By the way,
Christian Cage is a great first opponent as a defense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It gives Swerve that solidification that he's a great champion to be. That
And
he
it
can be an
moves
absolute
Christian Cage
legend
up
like
the card.
Christian. What?
Well, and
It
they
moved
have history
Christian up
too.
the card because
Right, and they have history as well. Exactly. With Nick.
and they moved
Wayne.
Christian up because Christian had that
Christian
TNT
could go wherever the
title.
fuck he wants. Christian Cage could go do. He could be the TBS champion for all I care,
Uh,
honestly, and he would make a great TBS champion.
He'd
He
be
could
the
be
best
the
one
TNT
there.
and TBS champion at the same time, and probably be doing better.
But Dylan, I did want to tell you that Eddie Kingston is injured.
But he's still going to wrestle though on Double or Nothing,
Nope.
isn't he?
No, he's
He's
not.
out.
Nope.
No,
Nope, he's
who
out
they
of the match.
substituted for?
We don't know.
We probably find
Oh,
out
so
later
no?
on tonight. Yeah, we're probably gonna find out tonight.
Boo.
Also,
Probably
the
gonna be
cancel
part
Claudio
match.
in
Castagnoli.
You know what
kayfabe,
match? You know what match we should be having? You know what matches we should be having? Jack Perry in a singles match. Okada in a singles match. Not
Okada's in the singles
squishing
match right now.
two
Okada's
matches.
wrestling
we're
right
having
now.
an Okada
We
singles
should be
match.
watching Okada on a pay-per-view like we did at Revolution. I'm sorry, like we did at Dynasty. Now at Double or Nothing, doing a good match and having a good story.
Literally, it is
That's what's going to be happening. He's fighting his opponent at Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
This is a workout.
Well, yeah. I
It's a
mean,
workout match for him.
it's not like Dax Harwood's gonna win the Continental.
Also in kayfabe, the Bucks fired Christopher Daniels. In
Yep.
kayfabe. After
He'll be back.
they beat Matt Seidel and Christopher Daniels.
Watch, Matt Seidel going to cost the Elite at Double or Nothing.
That would be hilarious. He's gonna be the fourth man.
FTR and
Oh yeah,
We'll
he
see what
could be. He'd
happens.
be like, "Well, fuck you for firing my friend." Well,
Right
I'm
now,
gonna
I
do
think
that.
it might be Hangman that replaces Eddie.
Oh, I completely forgot about Hangman.
As long as his personal shit's cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's why he
we'll
left the
see what
first time.
happens. We'll find out.
Much thinner I
Yeah.
was 2 months ago.
But right now, this is looking like a good match.
Imagine if it's Keith Lee.
You're watching a pre-show of the fucking Anarchy in Arena right now.
Yes,
Yeah,
How much?
yes, and I love it.
it's called Build.
Okada should be wrestling somebody that's not going to be a Double or Nothing in a week. That's stupid.
Well, who's he gonna fight?
Stupid.
Sonny Kiss?
Should
Or
be
I think-
him
no,
and
we
Roger
got Ray.
Strong. It could be him and Kyle O'Reilly right now. It could
Kyle
be him.
O'Reilly is technically part of the Copeland versus House of Black feud.
Yeah.
O'Reilly's helping.
Kyle's a
Copeland.
little preoccupied right now.
Yeah.
Okada versus
Uh,
Wardlow or some shit. Oh no, but that'd be heel
Like,
versus
who
heel.
would we have fighting
Okada
Like
Osprey
Brian-
right now would be better to watch as a main event.
Osprey's feuding for the international.
Osprey's feuding with Roddy. He just, what's it called? Talked a lot of smack.
Yeah.
I
don't know,
will
man.
admit, I
To me,
honestly
it's
wish
just
we
gone
could.
down in value.
Yeah, I want Hook to move up the card. I don't want Hook to continue feuding with Jericho. I don't know.
You mean the
Like, I
learning
get-
tree?
The learning tree.
I don't like it, but
My
it's
auntie,
fine.
the learning tree.
I'm guessing this is gonna be nearing the end. Hopefully, Copium.
We got also Big Cass telling the learning tree, teach me the way. Yeah, tell me that's great fucking television right there. Watching this fucking 60-year-old man who's now called himself fucking Learning Tree, who hasn't wrestled a very exciting match in a while against someone new, who took a
I
belt
also
and wasn't
miss
doing
Ricky.
anything away just because he needed a
Hello,
belt.
Kirk. Welcome to the chat. Sorry, I didn't notice your first message.
It's all right.
That's a friend that I know.
I'll be honest.
Like
To
Kirk.
me, wrestling has definitely changed since I'm now on the other side of the guardrail, and I'm not excited by it anymore. It sucks, but like, the content that's on television now, even on Raw, SmackDown, even it's not exciting. It's not exciting at all. Look at the draft that we had. 4 people in total fucking left and actually got traded. The rest of the draft was letting everybody know they're still on the same fucking team. Like, you know,
I mean, last year it wasn't special.
don't defend it. Stop defending it.
No, I'm
Stop
saying like
defending
the
it.
draft is
Just
not
admit it. Just
crazy.
come out there and just say something negative. You don't have to find a
Well,
positive.
yeah, I am.
and
I'm
all
saying
that
the entire
shit.
draft
You're like, well,
process is
you know,
bad.
the team tried the best that they could. Like, fuck
No,
off.
it's just
Like,
the draft is never
it
special.
should be. You're right. That draft was pretty mediocre.
As is every year.
That was it. And it was from NXT, for Christ's sake. Like, you know, it wasn't even people like actually exciting.
Wait,
like,
Zach.
fans.
Oh,
Like, where's
Zach.
Chelsea Green in NXT? Like, come on, guys.
I feel like Chelsea Green should stay in NXT.
No, not.
I don't know.
I
That's
think
what
Chelsea.
I said about Jade.
Oh,
Jade should
the
have stayed in
ring.
NXT. Fucking Mrs. Goldberg is what I call her now.
Well, I think Kiana James shouldn't have been called up, but hey, that's whatever. This isn't WWE. This is AEW.
Yeah, I need to see
Oh,
more.
Speaking
Wild
of-
on
now
AEW.
we picking up the pace here.
Where's Ricky Starks?
I miss him, man.
I miss Ricky Starks. Have him be the fourth. Have him be the fourth
Didn't
man.
like it. That would be cool.
Ricky Starks is the fourth man.
I'd
Would
be
be good.
so down if Ricky was the fourth man.
Or what if it's MJF, guys?
Uh,
What if it's
he's out for
MJF?
the rest of the year. He's getting his shoulder surgery. He put it off for too long. And now he
Forgetting
has
that.
For a second,
Keep forgetting
Dylan, are
that.
you just mad because you're missing MJF?
Yeah, no. The second he comes back,
no.
it's gonna
There's not
order-
much for him. He's going to finish finally with Adam Cole. That's really it. There's not really much for him besides that.
He's gonna
he's
get
gonna
his
finish
title.
with Adam Cole and he's gonna run out.
Got Okada, got Osprey.
You have the new form.
Okada, maybe Okada.
I'm telling you now, it's not going to be as exciting.
Jack
or
Perry
Jack,
again.
But
Jack.
I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just looking at it from a different angle. You know.
yeah. Why is Deanna on Rampage again?
Uh-oh. Why is Will Ospreay facing Shane Taylor?
What an excellent question.
Really, what a waste.
I mean, well, what's it called? Last week Ospreay fought Lee Moriarty, and then
I know. And before that match even started, when Shane Taylor came out with Lee Moriarty, I was like, God damn it. They're doing this whole thing so that I have to watch Ospreay versus Shane fucking Taylor. And
Well, I
was
don't
right, and I'm
understand
so
that.
mad.
Ospreay's so much better than this.
and Ospreay said if Shane Taylor
See?
managed just to somehow win, you might as well be added into the international title match.
I swear to God,
We
Shane
know you're winning now.
added to that match, I'm going to cry. And you know that if Shane Taylor gets added to that
Why?
match,
He's good.
taking the pin, and
Shane
Ospreay
Taylor's
ain't
really
taking no
good.
pin. Roddy's gonna
I don't
retain.
like that.
Shane Taylor is probably the most underrated superstar AEW has to
It
offer.
doesn't matter.
No.
Why is he
No, he's
here?
not.
You got the undisputed kingdom.
Dylan,
right
repeat yourself with your
there.
wrongness. I want to.
Immediately wrong.
What did you just say about Shane
Matt
Taylor?
Taylor.
One of the most underrated superstars in
You're
AEW.
just
Mike
fucking
Bennett.
around now. You're just fucking around.
Wardlow.
What is Okada?
Mother
doing?
doesn't even believe that.
Okada going up the top turnbuckle is something I don't see.
Ospreay should not be feuding with fucking
Why?
Shane Taylor promotion.
Why?
Because
He's
he's
Shane Taylor.
facing a member
Shane
of an
Taylor.
already
But he's
established
Shane Taylor.
stable. It doesn't matter if he's Shane
sucks.
fucking
But it-
Taylor.
but it makes sense.
It doesn't
It
matter.
makes sense. It's his journey.
No, it does
bro.
not make sense.
It's
it
the
does not make
journey
sense.
to the
That's-
international.
Oh,
That's like Cody Rhodes facing the Judgment Day when he's supposed to face Roman Reigns. Why not face Solo?
Well,
Sikoa?
it
Why not
happened.
face Jimmy Uso?
But it happened, and he became a
know it
champion,
happened.
didn't he?
It happened
once, but
5
twice.
months before he
Just
went over
insulted
there. It happened
Judgment
5 months
Day
before.
by equating them to Shane Taylor. That would be like
Sometimes-
Cody Rhodes.
Sometimes you
It's
see a
just an
fork in the
example.
road, and you believe that if you go down the left road path,
the dumpster
and
grocery.
you're doing the right thing, and then
It's
you
just
get
an
halfway
example.
down, and you're like, ah, fuck, I went the wrong way. Then you do a U-turn, and you go down the right path, and you're like, ah, fuck, it's still the same one.
Well, no, it's not that I hate AEW. It's just I hate, like, why does Will Ospreay have to deal with all this filler? And if we're going to
But-
do that, why not have Mercedes Moné go through all this filler? Oh, wait, because she needs to win a belt in her first match and be the first ever person to do that. No.
Well, it's not even that it's filler. It's like you are taking the best wrestler in your company And you
Yeah.
are putting him
With
against
the most
current
underrated,
worst
most
ring.
talented superstar.
He's a Ring of Honor guy.
He's not even a good Ring of Honor guy.
You have a roster.
I don't know. Wolf's booked this. This is Wolf's fantasy booking right here
Wolf,
at the
I blame
best.
you.
I know.
This is
I
Wolf's
do
fantasy
not put
booking.
this on me.
My
Oh,
man is
yeah.
minding his
Not put this on
business
me.
and
This
he's
is
getting
Wolf's
blamed.
fantasy booking.
Ain't
He
no
looked
way.
Will
I'd rather
Ospreay
give Matt
And Shane
Seidel
Taylor
that.
was like, "This could be fire. This could cook."
No.
I'd rather see Tony
It's getting
Schiavone
hurt, is what it is.
Will Ospreay than Shane Taylor.
Yeah, like
I'd rather see Ospreay fight a broom.
just because I get it doesn't mean I like it.
I'd rather see Ospreay actually fight a member of the Undisputed Kingdom.
If anything, like
you're supposed to face a member of Undisputed Kingdom. Why not go through everybody?
like accurate to say Lee Moriarty
That's too
is
logical.
one of the most
That's too
underrated
easy booking,
talents
Willie.
in AEW.
Like you could have done
Why
Ospreay
have
versus
Julia Hart
Wardlow. Ospreay.
Wrestle while she's injured to still lose a match. It makes Julia
Because
look
they've done
bad
that
even more than
before.
already did.
Well, they did the same thing with
Jamie
MJF.
Hayter
They had
wrestled
him
2
wrestle
minutes and lost when she had a separated
because he was
shoulder.
injured.
But you make her look bad. You make her look a weak champion. That shit makes your
Like,
champion look
literally
weak
made
wrestling
Matt
injured.
Hardy wrestle during a concussion. Like they do this.
Jeff Hardy's a psychopath. Jeff Hardy's
I said
ashes are
Matt
going to be
Hardy.
wrestling.
Matt,
You know what I mean? Like,
Matt
Matt Hardy.
went all out 2020 against Sammy Guevara there. He literally got a concussion, and the doctors were like, "Okay."
Iron Claw
Made him-
now is on
made him
HBO Max.
I don't have that. I wish I
Iron
did.
Claw, you said?
I
Iron
really
Claw
need
is
to
on
see that.
HBO Max. I
Okay.
watched it again yesterday.
Watch it again. Did you like it
I
better?
really need to see it.
I still love it, but Ric Flair really is hard to watch.
Oh my god.
It's
I
hard to
said that
watch.
earlier on in the stream. That Ric Flair.
Speaking
sucked.
of Ric Flair things that are hard to watch, did you see the footage of him at that restaurant?
I did.
Oh
No.
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did. I was on break at work, and it was
Like
like,
actual
Did
Ric
you-
Flair, not fake Ric Flair.
No, what
yeah.
happened?
Did you
Oh.
hear him say? Okay,
think
so
he
I guess
cussed
I'll give you the
out.
rundown. He cussed out a restaurant worker because I
He
think
didn't
Ric
cu-
Flair
he
said
didn't
he had to
cuss him
go to
out.
the
He didn't cuss him out.
bathroom.
He didn't cuss
Oh.
him out.
He dressed him down.
Well, no, he still verbally berated the guy.
Yes, yeah.
So I
And
made
because
fun
I
of
think he needed to go to the bathroom or something like that. And I don't know why, but the guy said no. I don't know why.
Was it
But
a
he was
bit?
clearly intoxicated. Clearly, I don't know if it was a bit, but
No,
he was basically
wasted.
like
he was slurring all his words.
Yeah.
Well, you
he
know
was
that now Ric Flair has a
clearly,
has a
drunk
weed
off
strand.
his ass.
He has what?
A weed strand with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, the elite.
Weed and energy
Okada
drinks.
retains
What the fuck
belt.
else is he selling?
Dude, anything to live
Booze.
that lifestyle.
Hey, good for him, man.
He should sell his sperm.
Nature boy. Good for him.
I don't know about all that.
No, he should. He should sell it as like
He should.
a premium brand for like
Yes.
high athletic humans or whatever, you know?
Yep.
Like super sperm.
Welcome
We gonna
back.
get
Super
man.
old man sperm.
Wait, whoa,
Maybe
whoa,
I'll call
whoa,
it
Wolf!
that.
Don't spoil it, please. I guess we're gonna find out what
Oh.
man is.
I am down for this.
He's wearing those shoes. Do you see that? He rolled his ankle twice already.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
What, Adam Cole's
Stupid
back?
Fashion choice.
Darby
No,
Allin.
Darby Allin.
Didn't he just get hit by a bus like
This
3 days
fuckhead just
ago?
won't die.
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
like a
he
week
got hit by a
ago.
bus like almost a month ago.
Wow. I mean, I guess he
This
does
man
build
is like-
anarchy in the
So
arena.
there's your anarchy in the arena.
I was hoping for Mark Briscoe, but I'll take Darby Allin.
To quote Freddy Krueger in Freddy vs. Jason, why won't you die? This guy is like immortal.
Sad.
Yeah, he broke his foot
His
like
face- his face
month or
is
two
still
back.
taped from the bus.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Darby doesn't have to do much, like maybe 1 or 2 extreme spots. I'm fine.
Oh
with
yeah,
this.
that's not much.
Well, he
That's
doesn't.
not much.
Darby doesn't have to do much, and he does fit Anarchy in the arena quite well. And he has a feud with the Bucks. It makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, I'm fine with Darby being the fourth man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go around.
Still shocked on how fast it took.
I
for him
didn't
to
watch the
return.
show, so I can't tell you nothing.
Well, wow. I love that, man.
That is crazy.
I'm happy. I think they did they did good to build Double or Nothing. I think they definitely were able to like push things forward for almost every match. Definitely happy with that. The barbed wire steel cage match is official. I definitely am intrigued to see this continue with Adam and Malachi. And yeah, honestly, I think I'm excited for Double or Nothing. There's not really a match I'm like not upset about. I think this will be definitely better than last year. But unless they just like kind of cut things last minute, and I don't want that, but hopefully I don't jinx myself.
I want to interrupt real quick. Did this really happen during Jericho talking to Hook with Big Cass? The chant of "Please retire."
Yes.
Yes.
I agree to this.
And he responded with, "Oh, yeah, I know you guys want me to retire, but if I do retire tomorrow, I'll be in every wrestling Hall of Fame there is, and I'm not ready for that yet." That was what he said.
That was a good response.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Oh, so I guess
Willow
it's my
came
turn
back with a nice snapback. Last time I walked out as champion, you didn't walk at all. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I didn't listen to that, but
honestly, I think
that's a 5 out of 5 promo right there.
I think there's an actual possibility that Willow and Mercedes is main eventing. Double or Nothing. Like I don't.
Well,
I don't know.
they've really been trying to build towards.
You got the Young Bucks.
I feel
it's either Bucks or Christian.
Like, I don't know.
So here, let's get structured here and give our thoughts. Let's go around. Wolf, start and give your thoughts and a rating out of 5 and a best match.
I honestly saw no issue with Dynamite, so I'm giving it a 5. Best match would be probably. I'm thinking Swerve versus Brian Cage, honestly. That actually managed to work out well, and I didn't expect that, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, that's fine.
Willie?
Yeah, it was a very fun show. More build to Double or Nothing, which is good. I think clearly we're getting Takeshita versus Mox for the New Japan title, which I don't mind. I don't want to save it for Forbidden Door. Yeah, Swerve versus Cage was good. The promos were decent enough. The Christian stuff, not just bias, it was amazing. 100%. Swerve. Anytime Christian Cage is on my TV screen, I pop. Hey, speak
bias.
At least I admit things besides certain journalists, but I'm not going to get there.
Bias.
And main event is good. Hey, be quiet. Do you not watch my channel and how much I shit on AEW? And Darby Allin being the fourth man, I feel is the correct decision. So I will give the show, I'll say 4.5 out of 5. I want to say the only weak points were probably, the squash with Hook and I forget his name, but he's going to be an AEW World Champion. Shannon Wolf, I think his name was. That was probably the only low point. And best match, I will have to agree with Wolf. I will give it a Swerve versus Brian Cage. I think both men really gave it their all, even though we all knew it was obvious who was winning. I think Brian Cage did a lot there, And I think it was a good way to build up Swerve versus Christian.
Cool. Okay.
I'm also going to give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Don't you need 4.5 bones?
So I would give it 4.5 bones out of 5. Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm super distractible tonight. Like, I can't focus on shit. So I'm gonna also go to the Cage and Swerve match, but with an asterisk because we tuned in a little bit late, so we missed the start of the Moxley Danielson Fletcher Cobb match. So like,
I wasn't
by the time
paying
we started
attention to that
watching
at all.
it, Cobb do anything. So that match could have been really good, and I just missed most of it. And then by the time Dax and Okada was happening, I was more interested in our conversation than in the match, so I didn't really pay attention to that. So I'm giving it to Swerve and Cage. My favorite moment, I know you didn't ask for it, but I'm going to say anyway, was Swerve getting smashed in the face by that picture frame. The sound was like,
oh yeah,
and just like the straight up stream of like just blood gushing from his face was horrifying.
Right next to his eye, like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like
rubbing the
like
picture
a faucet of blood from his face.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Okay, what about you guys?
So I feel the same as pretty much everybody else. They did a good job moving storylines along. I'm sick of the fucking jobber matches. They gotta stop that stuff. You know, there's no. If they want to up their ratings, they gotta stop that. I think. Who wants to fucking watch that? I don't, and I love it.
I'll be honest, I feel like ratings are starting to like become irrelevant.
Like, yeah, you're right.
But even like, who gives a fuck about ratings? Like, if you want to put on a good show,
the companies.
No, but I mean, like, they clearly don't care as much as they should. So if they're not going to care, at least care about the product you're putting on. Like, their ratings or not, there's no reason to have jobber matches when you have the roster AEW has.
Yeah, exactly. It's
and besides, cable is slowly growing irrelevant. Like, it's mainly streaming things now, and those ratings are only counting cable.
Well, it's not going to matter.
Like, they're not counting streaming websites. Like, I got this on my TSN app, so it's like they're not counting streaming, and they're not counting pirates. They're only counting cable. Yeah, I'm no longer a pirate, so no one can get on me.
But they won't be counting WWE anymore because they're going to Netflix. You know, so
yeah, because they know cable's slowly growing irrelevant. Sure, they're at like 2 million, but it's like they're still like fuck cable. Let's go to streaming sites. So, I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, so I thought things, like I said, got progressed well, but the jobber matches sucked. I thought the best match was going to be Okada versus Dax. I only half watched it. It seemed very good, but I will say
kind of like stopped for like a part of it. Like it just like they were kind of like, because at one point like Dax was like clutching his shoulder or something, and the referee was checking on him and all that, and I was like, okay, so they're taking it slow.
Mm-hmm. But I will say I'll agree with everybody else. The best match of the night was Swerve and Brian Cage. They really did go at it, and it was cool. It was great.
Yeah.
So what would I give the show? I give it a 4 out of 5.
4 what out of 5? What?
4 bones out of 5. Excuse me. I'm sorry. 4 bones out of 5. Because it was good, but I can't give it any higher with the fucking jobber matches on it. I can't. Anyway, so folks, hope you enjoyed the watch along tonight. We're gonna do one on Saturday for Collision too,
and Rampage.
And Rampage, yeah. If y'all want to come back, you're welcome, of course. But yeah, we'll get up on Twitter and get the details going. But yeah, so folks, join us at the same place you're watching this. Join us on Saturday at probably 7:45. We'll get on and talk about the card before the show starts.
And then every Monday, you can catch us on AEW Weekly, our weekly podcast show that is at 6 o'clock on Mondays, you can catch it on YouTube, on Twitch, on X. This week's episode we actually did today, so if you want to hear our thoughts about the last week in AEW, check that out. It's on our YouTube channel, and it'll show up on Spotify and other podcast platforms tomorrow.
All right.
Anything y'all want to plug? No.
No, I think I'm good. Yeah.
This episode was sponsored by Mountain Dew Baja Blast. That's all I got.
You're
So
wearing the enemy's shirt. That's the enemy.
I am. I'm wearing the enemy shirt, but guess what? The enemy was very nice. They gave it to me for free.
Oh,
That's
sweet
cool.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Are you? Could you get fired if they saw that?
I'm off the clock. What am I doing wrong?
I feel like they would fire you.
If I drink a Pepsi product while on the clock, yes, I could
Wait,
be in
really?
very
For
big
real?
trouble. Yeah,
For
yeah,
real? That
Yeah.
makes sense. I mean, I totally get that. Yeah.
yeah. If I wore this tomorrow while my two big bosses are there and all the other companies that are building pallets are there, and I go, oh, Baja Blast. We're gonna have a conversation.
Yeah.
But I wear my wrestling t-shirts underneath my work polo, so I don't really care. Or No Bones About Wrestling t-shirt.
Yeah.
I put that in the
Nice.
rotation. So
W.
Yeah.
All right.
but
Well,
I got nothing. I don't do wrestling content no more, so I got nothing to plug.
that's
Well,
sad.
we
That's
want
sad.
to thank our guests, Willy from Willy Does Wrestling, Wolf from Being Married to Julia Hart, and Dylan from Last Week in Wrestling podcast / the most awesome dude ever, for coming and spending some
It's a
time with us. It's really awesome to get to see you all after being apart for so long.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all are doing well.
Missed you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. Well, we'll do it again Saturday. So, everybody, thanks for watching, and yeah, we're gonna go. Join us Saturday. Bye.
Bye.